Everyone seen in these photos are family. Robert's story, life struggles and lessons. Life is full of surprises and not all of them are good. I have learned the hard way that you get hit throughout life. Never take things for granted, always be ready for the unknown and be prepared for the unexpected.
And this is Robert's Road. I'm hoping that through this video that I'll just be able to express some things I've been through, to give some people some encouragement, and I just hope you guys enjoy, and I hope this reaches people. I just wanted to be able to share my story and turn my first essay, which was a narrative essay, into a video slideshow. Thank you.
I was born in the year of 1993. I'm the youngest of 7 children. My home was of a religious family. Though it had not always been this way, my family did not begin to get deep into their faith and beliefs until I was born. Though my family was functional, there was a lot of dysfunction. My dad owned a company, so he was gone most of the time, and my mother was busy taking care of my sisters.
People seen in the previous photo are all of my family members except one of my sisters, including my mom and dad in this. My family was just a great family. I grew up in just a very good atmosphere for the most part, though there was a lot of fighting and a lot of disagreements and things that happened to make it hard. Just like any other family, there was definitely their ups and down moments. But overall, I think that I had a great life growing up and was given a great opportunity with a great family.
My dad's business found itself being overtaken by the economy. At the time, we were considered wealthy. We had a nice house, several cars, pool, hot tub, tree house. We even owned a beach house. I guess you could say we were blessed. This house had most of my childhood memories from age 7 until age 16.
This house had a lot of my childhood memories, things growing up, just great parties, things, family events, and just a lot of things happened during this time of this house that I lived in. It just held on to a lot of attachment for me. So losing it and going through the cycle of having everything taken from us, just like cars, repo, and all this, was a very big change for me and my family. And it was a very big shift in my life. Going from being relatively wealthy to having little to no money was definitely a change. Not only in life itself, but in me as well. The 3 people seen in the previous photos are my mom, my grandpa, and my brother Scott. All of them I lost within about a 2-year period. My mom was by far the most difficult, not getting to say goodbye, waking up and experiencing that, especially without any warning or any, being prepared at all. And it was the first big tragic event for me in my life as far as losing a family member. So this is a very big time in my life and caused a lot of things for me, with issues with alcohol and a lot of other stupid things that I did during this time. It was a very big lesson that I learned and a very big life change for me.
When I was 18, I woke up to my sister Stephanie saying do not go back to sleep and asked me to keep my phone on as she ran out the door. My sister-in-law Carrie, who I hadn't seen in a long time, came into the house and she asked me if I had heard the ambulance. She then told me my mother was in it and she was being rushed to the hospital.
Not everything that I experienced during this time was like losing a house, losing a family member, things like that. I also had some physical challenges as well. I had leg surgery in 2014, February of 2014, and I also had back surgery the same year in November. By this time I had hit 22, so I had my leg surgery at 21 and my back surgery at 22, but the same year. This caused a lot of physical challenges challenges for me and a lot of recovery time, and also brought a lot of limits on my life. But it has also been a great recovery, and I've managed to learn how to live with the issues that I have. I have a genetic issue. Genetic disorder is why it happened. I also have a soft tissue disorder and also a disease that causes bone deterioration and disc deterioration in my back.
My purpose of sharing my story is to give a simulation of how life can be and could be.
Just like
Though
people,
all this has happened, I have failed to give up, and I have looked to God for
and
healing.
age,
Looking at the bright side of life can
time
be difficult,
fades.
especially when your life has been loaded with pain and
It's important to learn
disappointment, but there is
from
growth and
the tragic
experiences
events
and
in our
when I
life,
have pulled out
as they're
from
often
all of
what
this,
makes us
this
who
was
we
where I
are
need to
today.
be.
Not everything bad that happens is always the end result. It's good to have hope and know that there is a future and that things get brighter and that there's always room for recovery. Whether you're going through a struggle with a loved one or whether you're losing something in your life, always remember that there is a lesson to be learned and there's something to be taken from each tragic event. And know to live in the moment and not to live into the past, and also be excited for the future.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is.
Okay.
Do you really like avocados? Because I feel like...
Do I like avocado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put like one more in because I bought... I figured I had one for